1 in 4 people in the world now use WhatsApp. And if you're one of them, you probably think of it as an unhackable way of communicating.
The truth is, no messaging app is unhackable. But how much work would it take somebody to get inside WhatsApp and find your secrets? We're here at the Electronic Frontier Foundation to find out.
Cooper Quinton is a senior technologist here. He says platforms like WhatsApp are your best digital option.
So I would say that the most secure form of communication is an in-person conversation.
Right.
The second most secure form of communication is any end-to-end encrypted messenger. Things like Signal, WhatsApp, or Wire are all good options.
Basically, Quinton says end-to-end encryption is your safest bet because it scrambles and unscrambles a conversation between two phones. Normal SMS text messages are not as safe because they pass through cell towers, meaning they can be intercepted. And something like Facebook Messenger is not automatically encrypted at all, which means those conversations sit on companies' servers and are vulnerable to hackers and law enforcement. But here's the thing. If someone gets your passwords or installs malware on your phone, encryption will not protect you.
Once I can get a copy of your backups, or I can get some malware onto your phone, the game is over.
To demonstrate, he conducted a test in which a phishing email asked for my iCloud password, and I went along with it.
So once I've clicked on this, I gotta say, you've sent me to a page that looks really legit.
Yeah. Since I've phished your password,
right,
I can log in as you to iCloud and see all your photos right there, including your photos from WhatsApp.
Yeah, literally, I shot these just a couple hours ago. So the fact of the matter is, once you've tricked me into giving your password, the game is up. It doesn't matter what messaging app I'm using. You can access pretty much anything.
Exactly.
But actual security breaches inside WhatsApp itself are very rare. Quinton says that he believes Amazon CEO and billionaire Jeff Bezos probably received a custom-built attack via WhatsApp. The good news is that's not likely to happen to you.
To come up with the thing to send Bezos to develop the malware that would then be installed on his phone, all of this takes more money and more time.
Not to mention, you need to have a relationship with Jeff Bezos such that he says, oh yeah, I'll click on this, I know you.
Exactly, and you need to have his phone number.
Right.
In a statement, the head of WhatsApp, Will Cathcart, told us that end-to-end encryption is critical to keeping people safe, and WhatsApp will continue to provide industry-leading security for all messages and calls. But encrypted or not, with users turning to WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, and normal text messaging to share pictures, videos, and texts, unless you take steps to protect your data, your device can become a one-stop shop for hackers.
I was just clearing all my chats while we were watching that. No, but what can you do if you want to protect your data?
Well, I mean, the nice thing, the good news here, right, is that there are several steps you can do. So first of all, keep your phone updated, right? Those companies that make those phones are constantly trying to make sure that you are protected. So keep it updated. Then use two-step authentication. If you have the option to do it, do it. It's really, really important that you do that. Plus, just keep looking into the phone. Make sure that you recognize everything. Make sure that you are enabling encryption whenever it's available on something like Facebook Messenger. And make sure that that there's no app on there that you say, what is this? Well, I don't know what this is, right? And if you see one, not only should you delete it, you should probably restore the phone. You might even throw the phone away. I mean, the fundamental thing here, right, is it feels weird, you guys, right, for us to reach out to one another and say, you know what, let's take this conversation to something like WhatsApp. Can you install that, please?
Yeah.
But the way that the security personnel think about it, they think about it like washing your hands before you shake hands, you know? It's a way of saying, it's polite, basically, right? It's a way of saying, I care about my privacy. I care about your privacy. Let's use an encrypted thing to talk back and forth.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're like, let's talk about something bad.
Yeah. That's right. Well, I know, but we should all, right?
Yeah.
If you're not going to have that conversation in person, you know, so much sensitive stuff moves back and forth across it. Use one of those apps. There's no reason not to.
Thank you, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
Good info.